Bangkok versus Pattaya. Which one is better for long-term living? I'm going to break it down for you in this video, folks. So let's start with Pattaya, where I am right now. So here in Pattaya, I just want to show you right outside of the condo, which is Laguna. There's a couple of condos over here, but immediately outside the condo, you have food spots like restaurants, always people eating breakfast, dinner. You have a bunch of stuff over here, tattoo shops, and then you immediately have massages. You have a little bit of everything, greenery shops, plant shops. So this spot is just like incredible. They just added this like mobile fix and repair service, a little out of place, but it's just really convenient. You have Tops right here. You have a 7-Eleven right here. So I think just like having this right outside of your condo is amazing. You literally have a taxi stand 24/7. And so like this little area where all these condos are, because there's a couple different ones, I mean, you just have so much stuff directly outside of your place. You can get that in Bangkok for sure and other areas, but this is just a very convenient little spot. You can rent your motorbike right here. You have ATMs. And then look, you have another little shopping center, full laundry here, self-service, but they have somebody to help you if you want. And then like they have fresh fruit stands. So every single day, just like fresh fruit. You have some coffee spots, more massages, you can ship your products, pharmacy. So like everything you need literally here. Then you have a nice little cafe with some outdoor seating here. And it's actually quite busy right now. All these places have people sitting down. It's like 9 in the morning right now, 9:30 in the morning. You have fruit smoothies, chicken kebabs. And actually last night for dinner, I came out here and they had these like barbecue pork, chicken and beef skewers, like 10 different, all different cuts, like chicken thighs. They had like all different stuff, 50 baht and 100 baht each. So, $1.50 or $3 depending on like the size of the skewer. And I mean, I bought like 6 or 7 skewers. I think I spent like $11 and like a ton of meat. So really good value. And like they didn't put a bunch of ingredients on it, there's no sauce on it. So I was just like, it's perfect. Here's another condo, Dusit. So this is Dusit Grand Park. Then across the street you have Dusit Grand Park too. So similar to the Laguna condos, like these are budget condos because they're quite cheap, but I'd say they're very nice too. Not luxury, but what some people would actually consider luxury. Just like looks nice, you have a pool, you have a sauna. I mean, if you get a little peek inside, you can see they have like a gym and sauna place right there. It's cool. I like these places, and the vibe is just, it's different. It's different than Bangkok. Everyone's a little bit more slow paced, everybody's getting up and kind of doing their thing in a much slower pace. Whereas in Bangkok, like I'll get up, I'll use the sauna in my condo, same thing, and the gym, but like the people around me are typically rushing, they have places to be, they're on the phone, they're going to work. By the way, another Tops Daily already right here. This is like a new one, which has the Tops wine cellar. I guess they're really catering to these condos right here, some booze bags. People want their wine. It's mostly foreigners. I mean, this is like, it's mixed, there's Thais living here too, but like a lot of foreigners living in these condos. A lot of long stay Russians, some Swedish, a lot of long stay like Europeans for the most part, mostly Russian. And that's what you're gonna get. You have more laundry places right here. I like this place because they hang it in the sun, which is nice. They do a really good job. These places, they charge a little bit more, but they do everything for you. And very convenient. It's another place to rent motorbikes. Another little massage spot here. So yeah, I mean, you just have so much and they keep building it out. This is gonna end up being like really, really built out at some point because there was not this much stuff here before. Even like last time I was here, this was not here. This was not built yet. So you see they're building a whole other area of food, essentially. Food, there's another massage place right there. Whatever opens up, but like essentially like another shopping center. You got fresh chicken being cooked on a proper barbecue right here. I mean, that's beautiful. And by the looks of it, they're going to be putting a luxury property, the Riviera, right here. I mean, that's what it looks like, right? So another massive condo going up. And so where we're walking, actually, this connects us to a condo right there. There's like a dirt road. And over there is Laguna 3. Laguna 3, similar to Laguna 2, maybe a little bit nicer, you know, it's a little bit newer. But they're very similar. Sauna usually is working a little bit better over there. Different kind of pool. The pool's on the rooftop. So it's kind of nice. But I usually just take what I can get. But there's a dirt road here that connects it. You know, this is going to be built out a lot. Now there's a road here, which didn't used to be here, that connects you to other parts of Pattaya. So this is becoming its own little hotspot here. And by the way, this is Jom Tien. We're next to Jom Tien Beach. Pattaya, Jom Tien, you know, same thing. It's basically the same. We're about 10, 15 minutes from Pattaya, you know. I just don't like to stay in the main tourist areas. I don't recommend anybody for long stays to really stay in Pattaya City, you know, central Pattaya, those areas. It's just a little too chaotic. It's just too many tourists. Like, if you really want that, you know, maybe for a little while, maybe for a few months, it could be fun, could be interesting, exciting, catch some energy, but I think you'll get tired of it. I guarantee you will. Come out here, you can go to Pattaya whenever you want, but you're a little bit outside the madness. And I was gonna say, it's a little bit nicer out here. Obviously not. Right here where I'm walking right now is under renovation. It's better than it was. You used to have to drive your motorbike through here, and it was like these crazy hills, and you'd have to do it every single time. And so they're kind of fixing some of the kinks, yeah, in the system over here. But again, looks like another full new condo going up here. Who knows what, but wow, it is absolutely beautiful weather. Still a little bit parched. I did want to mention that I get these Puro waters. They're a little bit more expensive. Usually it's like 10 cents more per bottle for the bigger bottles. So much better than the cheaper ones. I'll buy the cheap ones too, like Singa and whatever like the budget waters are here. But man, there's a clear difference when you drink this water instead. And all those budget bottles, for whatever reason, like trying to twist the top off, it like doesn't come off, the plastic gets stuck. There's always something. So started buying these puppies. Oh yeah, Zen Siri Residencies. Introducing your new lifestyle luxury condo project. See, now they all want to be luxury condos because they all just want to charge more money. And so a lot of like these budget kind of condos, like we've had for a while, like where I'm staying, where the prices are cheap, man. The prices are cheap. Like, especially in the past, you could get a spot there for $200 a month. Now, a little bit harder, you know, you're looking more like $300, $350, something like that. But still, let's be real, that's like very affordable. But a lot of these newer places now are starting to want to charge $500, $600, $700, $800, you know, depending on the place, depending on the location. And for Pattaya, that is just a little bit, it's just not what you want, because Pattaya is cheaper than Bangkok. One of the selling points for me is just how much cheaper it is, how much more you get for your money here. You live by the beach and you have like a nicer condo for less money than in Bangkok. Especially if you're trying to live in like a really nice neighborhood in Bangkok now, not cheap. So yeah, I think like, for me, it's tricky. It does come down to preference. Like, okay, do I want to live by the beach? Do I want to live in a big city? But at the same time, this is kind of nice, whoever's planting these trees. At the same time, it's not so simple because sometimes I like being in the city, sometimes I like being by the beach. I think whichever place I'm in for some period of time, I'll probably get bored or I'll probably want to change. It's nice that they're so close to each other. You can go between Pattaya, you know, Pattaya and Bangkok really easily. But at the end of the day, you still have to choose where are you going to have your home base. And, you know, if work doesn't matter, like if you can live anywhere and it doesn't really matter for your job, like Pattaya is the more to me, less stress, nice lifestyle. A little bit less conveniences, a bit, because you have more in Bangkok. You have everything in Bangkok. And you do miss out on like the culture aspect. You know, I would say everything from art, music, things like that. The culture in Bangkok is much better. You know, strong club culture. You can go out on the weekend and meet some very interesting people, a lot of young people around from all over the world, and some well-cultured Thais as well. And I'd say in Pattaya, you're getting less of that. You know, you're not really getting much of that. Has its own culture, its own more relaxed beach culture, less of an international culture. A lot of internationals here, of course, but not when it comes to like the arts, let's say. It's more just foreigners coming here to have their beach holiday. Wow, it's windy, folks. Hopefully my noise cancellation on my mic is killing it for me right now. I kind of snuck my way in, and nobody like cares. You can kind of just walk in here, but this is for the Laguna 3 condo. They have like this whole walking area with this lake outside. Made a video here a couple times in the past, but beautiful area. This is one of the, I'd say the selling points of Laguna 3 is having this. You know, you can kind of just come out here, get some sun in the morning, some walking, some running. Now they're building over here too. It looks like things are already finished. Yeah, so like Pattaya is just developing a lot. I think in terms of investment, great investment. I mean, we've seen prices go up like crazy in the last couple of years here. And it's clear that they have a more luxury thing in mind for Pattaya going forward. So I think there's a lot of money to be made, but besides just having a nice place to live. People doing workouts here and doing some walking, doing some activity out here. Beautiful places built. Didn't know what they were building. This was not here. There was just people doing work. And now they've finished those. Interesting. Wow, so going to be a lot of options for places to stay over here. Looks like these are going to be significantly more expensive. I wonder how it works with, if it's not the same company, then like they just get to benefit by the fact that they built this like lake here and stuff. And they have like, maybe it's the same company. I don't know. Maybe they made a deal. Who knows? But this is beautiful. I forgot how nice this is. Just like a proper like park with a lake in the middle. But it's just for like one condo. Like I said, you can just technically access it. Nobody's checking you. So this is like kind of a public spot at the end of the day, but it feels like it's for the Laguna 3 condo. But yeah, technically like somebody could just waltz in here from anywhere, because like there's an entrance on this side too, technically is open. So yeah, and more buildings going up here, something a little bit cheaper looking. There's a bathroom over here. There's playgrounds for kids. Yeah, always love this spot. I don't know. Pattaya's a vibe, folks. Pattaya gets a bad rap, Jomtien, whatever, you know, it gets a bad rap, and I don't think it deserves it. I think the quality of life is really high. The cost of living is so good, just so affordable. Can only be beaten by places like Vietnam or Cambodia, Laos, places like this. Otherwise, you're not getting this kind of quality of life by the beach, like for this price. Just, it's not gonna happen. So Pattaya A+, baby. Now, I mentioned how the culture is so different in Bangkok and Pattaya. You know, the lifestyle is so different. So in Bangkok, I actually end up having a harder time keeping my balance, keeping my focus, getting a routine in. It's actually harder. You would think it's harder with this relaxed kind of beach lifestyle, but in Bangkok, I find there's a bigger draw for me to go out, socialize, go on dates, and just like go out, going to parties, going to clubs, or going out to meet girls, or whatever it is. Like there's more of a draw for that. And there's a lot of interesting people to meet, a lot of places to go out consistently and have these exciting nights. And I think in Pattaya, it's lacking that. Of course, it's like a party town, right? A party place, but not for me, not for what I want. I don't go to bars, I don't drink alcohol. I You know, I don't just want to go to a bar and like pay for some woman to sit down and talk to me. Or even besides that, I don't really want to go to a bar and just sit down anyways. So in Pattaya, I don't really end up going out. You know, I get into a routine, I get healthy, and I have this really good routine, and I stay focused, and I have energy. Now, of course, it can still slip up, but I find it easier in Pattaya than in Bangkok. I find it much easier to slip up in Bangkok, much harder to stay on track, for sure. But yeah, I mean, this spot, beautiful, right? Nice spot. I mean, where else are you gonna get something like this? This just reminds me of like a nice park, of like a nice city park. So to have this here, fantastic. Almost forgot about this. I haven't been over here in a while. Yeah, very cool. Again, I go back and forth between I want to live in Bangkok, I want to live in, you know, Pattaya. And I think at this point in my life, if I have the choice, like freedom, job, everything doesn't matter, I think I would prefer the lifestyle here. And yeah, not too hard to take trips to Bangkok if you want to. But yeah, no matter what, when I'm staying in Bangkok for a long time, when I'm living there, I do feel the need to get out periodically. I do feel like there is that stressful feeling from the high intensity and energy of the city, which I feed off of, I really like, but it gets to be a lot. And so to live in that all the time, I think if you have an alternative like this, where you can still access that city, but you can live by the beach and it's much cheaper. I think everything included, I think like, for me, it is better. Now, if I stayed here for a couple months, 6 months, maybe I'd be bored. Maybe I'd be saying something completely different. Maybe I wouldn't have the same thought, right? And I genuinely believe that. I believe if I stayed here for a while, I would be bored and I would feel like, well, I am craving this culture now. I am craving, you know, this house and techno music and like, I don't know, just like meeting younger people maybe. Of course, there's young people here, which is a different thing. This is a whole different thing, right? Different energy, different types of people. So yeah, and just like less stuff here, less places, less things to do. It's a more relaxed place. Again, if you love going to bars, if that's your thing, if like drinking and bar culture is your thing, then you have more things to do here. Then this is your wonderland, right? Yeah, I'm allergic to alcohol. You know, if I could drink, I think it would be even better living here because I would go for a beer quite often. You know, I would, and there'd be a lot of cool places to go. But yeah, for me, it's so tough, right? It's so tough. You can't say one is better than the other. But at this point in my life, yeah, it's a more stress-free lifestyle here. I get more for my money, so I could essentially save money living here. You know, I can drive a motorbike comfortably where I can't in Bangkok. Drive by the beach. I got a couple degrees cooler because the breeze in my face. So it's like there's a lot of upsides. There's really a lot of upsides. Bangkok, yeah, one of the best cities in the world. One of my favorite places, and it's the place that I always go when I come to Thailand. And typically, I just come to Pattaya from there. But yeah, I mean, there are just so many more options out there, and Pattaya is the closest one. Oh, I literally thought I was tripping for a moment. I came out here and I thought this was blocked off, but we actually walked this way. No idea what is that guy doing? So taxi driver going out into the bushes to do God knows what. Yeah, folks. Yeah, I like making these versus videos. They're not to be taken too seriously, not to say that one place is better than the other, just to give my perspective of two places that I spent a lot of time, right? And that's exactly what this video is. So I hope you took some value from it. Let me know in the comments. Do you prefer Pattaya? Do you prefer Bangkok? And let me know why. Let's get some discussion started, folks. So I will leave you with that. Me and this dog are gonna chill out for a few moments and hang out, become friends, but we will catch you later. Like, comment, subscribe. He's afraid. I'll see you in the next video. Next, make sure you watch my video where I compare living in Malaysia to living here in Thailand. You can watch that right here.